So my name is Jonathan Stratton. I am a co-founder and owner of Unlocked Home Project. My wife and I actually started up Unlocked Home Project about 5 or so years ago when we saw what investors were doing to people that were in pre-foreclosure and the lack of resources that homeowners had when being in pre-foreclosure. Resources, information about options to keep them staying living in their home potentially, and basically a one-stop shop that they could go to get all the information that they need so that they can make an educated decision on what would be best for them in their life. So my wife and I started this up, and one of the things that we pride ourselves on is providing massive value to all of our clients that we're working with, whether they decide to go through us or not, making sure that they're taken care of and protected at the end of the day, and making sure that they have a rewarding experience and that they have the most information, education, and options out of anywhere else that they would be able to go. What we do is provide a lot of creative solutions and ways to be able to sell people's homes while also providing services and value around making sure that they are able to relocate as needed if they need help with finding a place to live, finding a job, packing, moving services, and all that sort of stuff. Once we're able to get on a call and do an intake appointment together, we'll really be able to sit down and go over what all of the options are and even additional creative options for your particular situation that will be able to make sure that you are being valued and being taken care of and served to the best of our ability. Our biggest goal here is to, 6 months, 12 months from now, us being able to reach back out and know and see that you are in a better place with you and your family, and able to tell us what your experiences are, how we impacted your life in a positive way, and maybe even write us a 5-star review. Common discussion that we usually have with our clients is what are the options for somebody to be able to stay living in their home versus selling, and what would all be involved with that. So with staying living in your home, typically what we'll do is go over with a client all of their different options with working with a mortgage company, and also potential options and programs that we have working with Unlocked Home Project that are a bit different. There are two main ways that you could sell your home, either on market with a realtor or off market directly just through us. When going through that discussion, one of the things, if you're considering, or if we have a client that's considering selling on market, is that we partner with a realtor that is on our team to help navigate the pre-foreclosure process and still be able to sell the property, because there's a lot of different nuances that are involved with selling a property on market with a realtor. So we'll typically partner up with a realtor that we've worked with over the last few years and help get a property across the table that way. Another way is to be able to sell off market, which is typically the fastest way and the easiest way. So at the end of the day, why we're really unique and where our passion comes from is really making sure that people are protected and that they have the most amount of options possible when they're presented with one of the most stressful and overwhelming times that somebody can go through in life. And as you know, reviews truly go a long way. And so hopefully through this process, you're able to take some time and go and check out our reviews on Facebook and also on Google and see why we're truly the #1 pre-foreclosure company in the US.